first thing we need to do, Luigi, is get this game loading because it's a manual one on the Spectrum. So let's get that cassette in. You want the reel of tape on the left hand side. In it goes. Okay. Let's just start your screen recording. Okay, so if you go down to 48 basic, because this is an old game, we're playing Hungry Horace from 1982. Okay, do you remember how to load? Good.
Then it was.
Double quotation, well done. And then you press play. Perfect, good, we're getting there, you're learning. So this game was designed by Scion Software Limited in 1982, and it's a good example. Well, you can be the judge of whether it's good. It's an example of what's called a Pacman clone. So you know Pacman, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Pacman came out a few years earlier than this, and lots and lots of companies made different types of maze running games where you had to collect things and or run away from other things. Okay. It's a keyboard based game. The keys I think you're going to need are Q and Z to go up and down, so that's a bit strange because they're quite spread out, and I and P to go left and right, which is also spaced out. I don't remember whether we have to kind of press some extra buttons to get the game going or anything like that, because it's quite a while ago since I tested this when the Spectrum first arrived. Okay, so what we'll do now is we'll fast forward for the guys so that they don't have to watch the boring loading. Okay, so let's turn the tape off. Oh, you're in trouble, that didn't take long. You're in a dead end.
Oh. It's weird because all the buttons are so spaced.
Yep, I agree. In 1982, home computers were still a relatively new thing, and there wasn't really any standardization of what was acceptable and not acceptable in terms of button configurations. Clearly the designer, who is anonymous on this one, I couldn't work out who designed it, the designer decided that he liked or she liked that spacing of fingers.
Oh, God.
So there's no timer on this, it's about taking your time and waiting for you, keep yourself safe, wait for your opportunities, yeah? So keep away from the enemies, wait until you see an opportunity where you think I can get in and out there without being gobbled up by the, what should we call it, a chimp in a cap, I think, maybe? And I really don't know what you are. You're Horace. What do you think you are?
I'm Horace.
Mm-hmm. Horace is a
Horace?
Okay, that would explain it.
This
I
is
don't
how
know what
you speak.
Horace is, so you're probably right.
Oh, why are there two? Why are there two? Why are there two?
So the reason there's two, all of a sudden, is because actually this isn't an enclosed level. If you go through the door, you can go through the door before you've collected all of the green
Oh, I went the wrong way. These buttons.
stars.
This button press is really weird.
So you can actually use those doors to escape. You can even go back to where you came from if you need to escape a chimp in a cap.
Oh my.
Any initial thoughts?
The sound. Normally I like the sound in these games, it's quite original. Whereas this just feels almost annoying. The sound, it's just a random beeping.
Mm-hmm. Having fun? Is it a challenge? Fair
It's
challenge?
challenging. I don't know how fun I'd say it is, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
No.
I played it a few times, and when I got to the point where I could complete the first maze or two without being captured, it was quite satisfying to know that I was getting better at it, learning a few tricks and learning some of the routes around the mazes. This one you can go up the pipe at the top and you come back in from the bottom. Did you hear me?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, the chimp just did it actually. They can do it as well.
Why is there two? I hate it when there's two.
Nice bright colours, yeah?
Yeah.
Where it's flicking those words on and off, I think that looks quite attractive. I'm not sure I don't like the fact that there's the grey background, the same grey background that you have in the basic operating system. Makes it feel like the game's just been stuck on top of that.
Yeah, it feels like the game designers just not really designed it well.
But it is the earliest game that we've played since we started, so you need to accept that things were developing.
This seems bad. Especially saying the keys are...
I've only got past this once because it's like a single lane of traffic and there's just a couple of places where you can sort of run them round a circle to stop them from getting you, so it's quite hard to get to the end. Okay, let's do one more go.
This button setup is just terrible. It's just awful. 'Cause it's so hard to aim where you're pressing due to it. Like you're trying to tap somewhere.
I think I'm quite glad that I didn't find out who wrote this game, because otherwise I might have arranged an interview with them. I don't think you're going to have anything nice to say about it. What's the best thing? What's the best thing you can say?
The best thing I can think of is probably the graphics, and they're not that good.
Okay.
So it really is just...
Yeah, I think I must admit I enjoyed it a bit more than I think you are. So now the only way out of that is either run out of the level or go down into the bottom right and run the chimp around the circle in the corner. So like now you can get so far, but then you're going to have to run away. You've got to run all the way down to the bottom.
Go down, chimp. No! This button key press is just plain annoying. There.
That's better. That's better. Now you've got to hope that a chimp doesn't come out of the top right.
No! This button key press nearly...
Well done.
Well, it's two of them now.
Yeah. This is where I got to, and I couldn't work out what you have to do. Excellent.
Okay.
So, oh dear, try to be nice. So, concept and originality for this Pacman clone.
One.
One?
It's just Pacman.
No, it isn't.
It is. It's old Pacman.
No, you've got pink chimps in a hat, and you have to collect parts of Christmas trees, and you know, the mazes are all different, and you can progress through the mazes. There's a little bit of originality, surely. Come on. I can get you up a little bit from a one.
The thing is, it's the green bits. All they are is the same golden bits you're used to in Pacman. There's no change there.
So it's a one.
Actually, because the map changes are not in the actual Pacman game, I'll give it maybe a 3.
A 3. Okay, I'll take a 3. I think that's fair. And the reason I think that's fair is because on Paperboy, when the music was going dum, 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 you gave that a 2. So I think 3 is fair. Right, graphics.
Graphics, This home screen part where it's like all the flashy colours is good, so I'd probably say that's maybe pushed it up to a 2. The actual making of Horace and the maps and everything probably pushed it up to a 4. But other than that, it just looks like someone's pasted a maze onto the basic screen, so I'm probably give it a 4.
4. Sound.
It's just an annoying bleeping sound. I'm going to give it a 2 because there is sound, but it's more annoying and it just puts you off instead of actually helping the game.
Playability. So you were complaining about the controls.
Yeah, the way there's like one key between every control you need to press is just it means your finger, because I'm used to playing a PlayStation where the keys are like right next to each other. I'm going instantly to A, so I'm going to say that's probably on my fault, and that was probably there on purpose, but I'll give it a 5. Because I'm not sure whether that's my fault or not.
And what is it, a 10 out of 10 for fun?
For fun, I like Pacman, but I wouldn't say it's a 10 out of 10, even the original Pacman. Saying this just seems like a bad knockoff. It's probably a 4, I'll give it.
A 4? You've scored 18 out of 50. Which is by far and away the lowest score so far. A little bit harsh, but maybe fair on most of the points there. So well done. Do you think you're going to be loading that one up again? No. Okay. Hungry Horace, everybody.